Jess, welcome to the Pinellas Podcast Live. Sorry, we're a couple minutes late.
No worries. I'm super excited to be here. Thank you for having me on.
Oh, you're great. Thanks for reaching out. It was smart of you guys to I think you sent a message, and it's like you guys got a cool thing going on. We talked earlier in the show. Maybe you saw we did some reels earlier in the week about the great white shark off of Clearwater Beach. Did you see that?
Yes.
Yeah. I mean, if you're Sharkapalooza, I mean, that's got to be, it's meant to be.
It's kind of our thing.
It's kind of your thing. Oh, here it is. Yeah. So a 10 to 15 foot great white off of Clearwater, 50 feet of water. So it was out there, but to sharks, that's nothing. They can travel hundreds of miles a day. So,
Yes.
Yeah, if he wanted to come into the beaches and say hi, I guess he could, but he's fine out there. Let him stay. Yeah. There's more to eat out there. We don't taste that good. There's better tasting things out there.
He can stay in his home. That's his home.
Yeah.
Well, tell us about Sharkapalooza. This looks like a really cool event.
Yes. So Sharkapalooza is a free art and conservation, ocean conservation festival. And we officially made it a nonprofit the first of the year. This will be our 5th one and our first one doing a full city festival. We're actually taking over all of Coachman Park in Clearwater.
Wow.
And the whole idea is bringing together artwork that is ocean or shark specific, and then ocean conservation. Art can be a great vehicle to educate, raise awareness. So why not for conservation?
Yeah. And so what year is this? You've done it a couple years?
Yeah, I've done it a few years. The first one started with 10 vendors at 81 Bay Brewing Company. If anyone remembers that in South Tampa, it's no longer there.
Mm-hmm.
And now it's grown to be quite big. We have all 3 aquariums on board, the trifecta, Clearwater, Florida, and Moats. And we're very excited that our conservation benefactor partner is OSearch. So if you know anything about sharks, like OSearch, they're the guys. They're the ones that tag great whites, that research their health, their migration patterns, all of that. And they'll also be on site, which is really exciting.
Yeah, that's cool. So tell us about some of the entertainment. So Coachman Park, a great spot. I mean, one of the best spots on the Gulf. It's you're there and you almost feel like, wow, I should probably be paying more money to whatever you're doing there, having a festival or a concert or whatever, because it's just a great backdrop.
Yeah, it's really quite beautiful. We're going to have a full stage with local music acts, and we're actually going to be announcing those this week or next. Okay. We're going to have
Sharks
local
are
food
critical
trucks,
to the health of our oceans.
Artists. It's
As
a juried
apex
vendor show,
predators,
so artists,
they
and we
help
actually have our call for artists still open. The deadline's end of this month.
Marine ecosystem. Keeping
Sorry, some of the audio is cutting you off.
No, you're good. It's my own voice cutting me off. Karma.
Oh, is that you?
Yeah.
We didn't even know that. See, now that guy right there, he's crazy. I don't know him, but he's crazy. I would like to. Is that you?
That is me. Much
Jess,
tanner.
you're everywhere. You're everywhere, Jess. So those are the people that are going to be there, the guys that swim with the sharks and everything?
Yes, we are going to have ocean conservation shark experts on site along with the art factor. I think that bringing together those two worlds, the art community and the conservation world, is a unique, amazing thing. We're also going to be doing a co-branded, co-marketing beach cleanup with Keep Pinellas Beautiful on May 8th.
Nice.
So our 4 pillars are art, education, conservation, and community. It's really about bringing together everyone. We live on the water, and no matter where you are in the world, that's one thing that actually does connect us all, is the ocean, and its health is incredibly important to our existence. And sharks are just really badass.
Sharks are really badass. I tell, I'm saying that guy there, he's crazy. That must be one of the most unbelievable experiences, to be underwater out in, you're an environment that you really can't control at that point. Right. And I'm like, it just must be surreal. I remember as a kid, and you'd watch, Shark Week and National Geographic videos and stuff, and these people swimming with these mammoth creatures, and it's like, God, what a feeling. Like,
I will tell you, I did my 3rd scuba dive with sharks, and when I dropped into the water and I looked down and I saw them, I actually teared up in my face mask. I mean, because I'm weird. I do absolutely love sharks. I'm obsessed with them.
Yeah,
obviously.
If I looked down and the first thing I saw was great, I would be out of the water. I would not be in the water.
Yeah, well, they weren't great whites. They were reef sharks, but it really makes you realize how small we all are in a good way, that we're all connected. And they were just so majestic and powerful, and they're incredibly misunderstood. I think that's why so many people love sharks, is that no matter where you are in your life, at some point you have felt misunderstood. And I think that's the connection between us and sharks, is that one of us at one point have felt that. And they're like living dinosaurs. How cool is that?
Yeah. Well, I think that the reality is, I don't know, you might disagree. I mean, the movie Jaws, honestly, that was a culture changing movie. That did, I think, more to
damage
culture, our beach culture, and especially tourists. And I don't think that they intended that when they made the movie, but let's be honest. I mean, that changed how they thought about sharks for a little while, at least.
Well, it's done tremendous damage. Actually, the author of Jaws on his deathbed regretted ever writing that. And he started a shark conservation nonprofit to try to turn that. But Hollywood and media, we do so many things to make them the villain, when really, if you look at shark attacks, if we're at the top of the water, we look like a seal silhouette, and they bite us once, and it's not like they're going to town and devouring our bodies. It's like, oh, you are not what I thought you were. I'm gonna leave.
It's a test bite, but unfortunately they're so massive that test bite is usually snapping you in half, basically. And it does suck for them. I mean, they're so beautiful, and they're such a great predator. But I told Mark at the beginning of this, I mean, when I get into the water now, I don't know what age it was, but I literally am like, you are now like basically, you could be hunted. So for me, it's like so scary, because even though they don't do it on purpose, but when they do, it's just devastating.
Oh, it is absolutely devastating. But like we kind of joked in the beginning, it's their home. You go to the safari, you're in the lion's home. If someone walked into my home and I didn't want them there, I'd probably be on the defensive too.
Right. No, I get it. Yeah, they're
Jess
amazing.
Just run up and bite you in your throat if you walk in their house.
Exactly. Don't let this nice smile fool you.
Oh no, the nicer the smile, the harder the bite. No, I get it. Now, it's crazy with the Jaws thing. I always wondered, how did we all fall for? At the end of Jaws, the shark always died, but there was like 5 or 6 of them. They never explained that to us, and us as American consumers kept buying tickets to see the next one. It was the craziest thing.
If you think about it, it's fascinating also in the sense that if you look at the amount of times that the actual shark was on screen, a fin or its face, it's very minimal.
Mm-hmm.
So the illusion of it and the fear was more than actually seeing it. And we've built that up over time. And now there's very interesting, Sharknado movies and other, Meg, that make them out to be awful. So
it was done like that for a reason. I'm a kind of a filmmaker myself, but you can always imagine something worse than actually what you actually see. Your imagination is going to be 10 times worse.
Yes, the boogeyman factor.
Yeah, exactly.
And wasn't it too? I think that was one of the first movies, and I think the music, the score, actually scared you more. Because there were times where they played that and nothing actually happened.
Yeah,
like the person jumped down to the boat and then the music went away. And so, but in our minds, we're like, oh, I think I know what's coming.
Which is a perfect tie-in to what is the point of Sharkapalooza.
Yeah,
arts can make a big difference, for positive or negative. And we're trying to change that narrative with Sharkapalooza, trying to re-educate and change the paradigm of how people feel about sharks and the rest of the ocean. So we're also going to have a bunch of other nonprofits there for sea turtle conservation, beach cleanup, seashells, anything that you can think of. We're also offering complimentary 10x10 booths to nonprofits that are in the art or ocean conservation sector, and still looking for sponsors and all of that. More the merrier.
I get it. Yeah. So, all right, guys, get out there and help Jess and Sharkapalooza. I think this is really cool. When you do announce the artists, let us know so we can promote them so that the local artists can get some love. I will say you make some great points about just sharks and ocean. Like my youngest son, he's 8, but he has autism, and a lot of kids with autism, for whatever reason, at least a lot of other families that I've kind of interacted with, they love sea animals. Sharks are his absolute favorite. He's for 5 years now, walked around just singing Baby Shark. He loves sharks. He's got a variety of sharks that put in the pool and play with and stuff like that. And so he's just very attracted to sea life, very respectful of sea life, gets very excited about it. So I'll have to bring him by.
Yes, you'll
Sharkapalooza
definitely have to come out. We're going to have a kids coloring contest at the O-Search booth,
Okay.
the bounce house, and there'll be beer and food trucks as well for the adults that want a cool beverage and walk around.
Well, you're speaking to my heart now. Sharks and beers, baby.
I mean,
Right? Bounce house, beer, sharks. I mean, that sounds like the perfect Saturday.
Could we do this every day? I mean, geez, this is great. All right. Well, listen, Jess, you're a lot of fun. So, you have my contact info. Let me know what's going on, and we're looking forward to a huge success. It's a great event, and most of the reason why is just because of the reasons that you're doing it, and I think that's so cool. Because, like you said, we all live on this great body of water here, which for us is the Gulf, but whether it's turtles or sharks or anything else, I mean, pelicans, we've got such a cool ecosystem here, so it's really neat.
Yes. I agree. And it's important to protect it.
Yep. Yeah. All right, Jess. Great work with Sharkapalooza.
Thank you guys so much.
Take care.
We'll see you soon.
That's awesome.
All right. There's Jess Sharkapalooza. That's fun. See, it's kind of cool. It's kind of cool when you're talking about events. Like I love going to concerts and things like that, but it's a lot of like these concerts, they just tour around the country and they're here and then they're there and whatever. But something like Sharkapalooza is unique, right? It doesn't make sense for a lot of places. Here, it's a grand slam. So I think it's something really cool to have. And so, I hope she's getting some love from other media as well. She deserves it, and her organization deserves it. So, but we'll definitely support that. And I think it's great too. A local artist, it just kind of all feeds in.